This is Trillium from Trillium Healing Arts. I'm an emotion code, Reiki, and quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. Today I'm going to be touching on some topics as reframing failure and rejection as information, having a growth mindset, and also taking people's opposing opinions as challenges and opportunities to investigate and learn. But first, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, first thing I want to touch upon is growth mindset. So, part of growth mindset is reframing challenges. So, failure is just a normal part of life. A baby stumbles thousands of times before it learns to walk, and that's just part of the learning process. We must learn what does not work so that we can get comfortable with learning what does work. We must be willing to really suck at something for a little bit until we're good at it. It's important to push past through and just know that it takes dedication, hard work, and effort, and that with enough determination, that we can learn virtually anything or do virtually anything we set our mind to. So when it comes to, when we're very attached to something, then failure or rejection can seem devastating. And it's totally okay to experience those feelings, but it's important not to internalize these feelings, meaning don't take these what happened as a story about yourself. Because something didn't work out in the way that you had hoped for doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you are not worthy. It doesn't mean that you aren't capable. All it means is this time that did not work. And so, with enough times to do something, perhaps it's just not meant for you. But if you have a desire for it and there's potential, then just reframing it as information and switching your strategy, detaching and letting go. And sometimes when you just detach and let go, it totally shifts the energy and makes you more magnetic to the things you desire. So it's really important. I was just listening to a few videos that I made earlier, and I realized that I was coming from a very male female perspective, and because I identify with cis heteronormative for the most part of my gender, it's just very easy for me to say woman and man. But I want to be open-minded and respectful of all my friends, because I have queer friends, non-binary friends, gay friends, bisexual friends, and the vastness and complexity of gender is so much. And my intention isn't to be dismissive or disrespectful in any way. It's just for simplification. But I do want to involve everybody in all spectrums. And I also invite you to help me understand and help me share, help me learn your perspective. Like, share your knowledge and your insight and your experience, because I can only relate from my personal experience and understanding, or if someone shares with me their experience. So yes, I'm going to try to be more correct, I suppose. But sometimes in just, the little 60 seconds or 90 seconds where I'm just trying to do a little blurb, I'm just saying whatever comes out of my mouth. And if it's good enough, I let it go, because if I just kind of like fixate on being perfect, I'd probably never put anything out. I'd be too, I have perfectionist tendencies, and I just try to strive towards doing excellent, but not, it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so touching back, so we talked about growth mindset and reframing failure and not getting what you want as information. And also, the thing just might not be in alignment with you. We all put out a certain vibration, and what we think we want might not actually be the best thing for us. So, because of the laws that govern us, energetically, the thing that we want just might not be for us. It might not be the right time. It might not be good for us. It might not be an energetic match, and that's totally okay. I'm just letting go. If whatever is meant for you will find you when you're ready. And what I mean by you being ready is being a vibrational match. So let's say hypothetically, so right now I've been getting the message from my guides. I still have so much anger from childhood that I'm working through. And, I've been chipping away at it. But I think until I let go of these are actually blocking me towards like connection and love, because the anger, I think, would distort my magnetism. Or if I were to be with somebody, then maybe I'd have to deal with it in that connection, and then it'd be very volatile. And so I'm working through that. Let's see. So we talked about growth mindset. Also taking oppositional viewpoints as invitations to expand our perspective, because as human beings, we only know up to, what we're exposed to, our experiences, our level of healing. And so it's important to stay open to new information, and as we receive the new information, to shift our views if necessary. And the only way to really do that is, instead of trying to shove someone's a view down someone's throat, or force them, or say I'm right, and just to let you guys know, there's absolutely nothing, there is no shame, there is, it does not a reflection of a person if they are wrong. Being wrong is just a part of life, and it's okay. And we course correct, and we make adjustments, and we learn. But holding on to a belief or a stance, if we know we're wrong, and digging our heels in, can be really harmful. So it's really good to just stay open to new information as it comes, and take accountability and admit, oops, I was wrong, and then move forward and with the new information. So hopefully I didn't forget what I was just saying. So yeah, reframing things, asking questions. So when two people have a different viewpoint, it can be really helpful and beneficial to ask questions to get them to think critically and examine their values, and dig deeper for truths. So in doing that and asking open-ended questions, people can come to their own conclusions, people can share information. You're gonna learn something, they're gonna learn something, and it can actually be a healthy exercise in conversation. I know some people that just debate for fun, and then they make excellent lawyers. But before, I used to be very sensitive and avoided a conflict, and now I'm just trying to be aware of my emotions, but also look at the information. And there's a way you can be kind, which is you can oppose people, have your boundaries, and express different viewpoints in a respectful, a gentle, a thoughtful way. Versus people that are nice, don't want to ever rock the boat, they don't want to be disapproved of, they're like yes people, they're people pleasers, they will just agree even though maybe they disagree, deep down, and that's inauthentic, and that is not a positive thing, because you're not going to be able to get respect, and people that are intuitive are going to sense that you're lying or something's off, and then what usually happens is those people end up resenting whoever they're being dishonest to, which is ironic, because if they had just spoke up in the first place, they wouldn't build up all this resentment and then like explode, or had too much and leave ghost. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate you. I'm sending so much love. Tell me where you're from, and if you do you like my backdrop? I'm thinking of keeping this backdrop and just doing casual instead of the robes. Let me know what you think. All right, sending love and light. Bye.